I'm walking down a random street right now. I don't know these people. I don't have access to their GPS. I haven't hacked their iCloud, but I know exactly who they are. I know that guy has an iPhone 13. I know his battery is at 42%. I know he's wearing an Apple Watch on his left wrist, and I know that he visits this coffee shop every Tuesday at 9 a.m. How? Because his devices are screaming at me. Turn off your GPS. It doesn't matter. Today, I'm going to show you how the Bluetooth Low Energy Protocol has turned the world into a massive surveillance grid. We are going to build a scanner, we are going to break the anonymity protections, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to track a human being through a wall. To understand the exploit, you have to understand the noise. Bluetooth Low Energy, or BLE, is designed to be efficient. It doesn't want to maintain a constant, heavy connection like Wi-Fi. Instead, it uses advertising packets. Think of your headphones, your Fitbit, or your tile tracker like a lighthouse in the fog. Every few milliseconds, they blast out a small packet of data that says, "I am here. Connect to me." This packet contains a unique identifier, a UUID, and usually a MAC address. This is a digital fingerprint. The problem is, these devices are promiscuous. They shout this information to anyone who is listening. There is no handshake required to hear an advertisement. You just need an antenna. So let's weaponize this. I don't need a $1 million spy satellite. I just need a $10 ESP32 chip, or honestly, just the phone in my pocket. We are going to run a passive sniffer. Unlike active hacking, where we try to pair with the device, we are just going to sit back and record the screams. As I move through a crowd, my scanner logs every single packet. It captures the MAC address, signal strength, and payload data. The signal strength is key. This tells me exactly how close you are. If I put 3 of these scanners in a room, 1 in each corner, I can use trilateration to pinpoint your physical location within a few inches. This is how retail stores track you. They know you stood in front of the TV aisle for 3 minutes, then moved to the video games. They aren't guessing. Your phone told them. Now, the tech giants know this is a problem, so Apple and Google introduced MAC address randomization. Basically, your phone changes its ID every few minutes, so it looks like a different device. They think this fixed the problem. It didn't. It's security theater. Here is the advanced exploit. Even if the MAC address changes, the payload data often stays the same. Your battery level, that's unique. The specific version of firmware on your earbuds, that's unique. The custom name you gave your device, like John's iPhone, sometimes that leaks too. We call this fingerprinting. I don't need your name tag if I recognize your face. By correlating these tiny data leaks, I can defeat randomization and track you across the entire city. So what does this look like in the real world? I ran a script to log data for 24 hours. When I visualized it, I didn't just see a list of phones. I saw patterns. I saw device A leave home at 8 a.m. I saw it travel down the highway. I saw it sit at office building B for 8 hours, and I saw it return home. I generated a heat map of a person's life without ever touching their phone. No GPS, no SIM card hacking, just listening to the Bluetooth radio they forgot to turn off. And if I want to target you specifically, I can just set a watch list. I tell my scanner, alert me when John's AirPods appear. The moment you walk within 50 feet of me, my system triggers. I know you're there before I even see you. People ask me why I make these videos. They say I'm teaching people how to stalk. I'm showing you this because the bad guys already know how to do it. Retailers are already doing it to sell you ads. You are walking around with a radio beacon in your pocket. If you value your privacy, treat it like one. Turn off Bluetooth when you aren't using it. Stop naming your devices with your real name. We are living in a glass house. Stop throwing stones and start closing the curtains. One life, one shot, make it count.